They're not your person. Some of you are with somebody that you have codependent ties with. This is going to be a key word, and they're not your person. Some of you is with somebody that they know this, and they don't really want you. They just don't want you to be with anybody else. It's a difference between love and lust. It's definitely a difference between love and control. Some of you are dealing with a narcissist or a covert narcissist. Let that person go. That person is not for you. That person is delaying your life. That person is delaying your purpose. And that person is delaying you from actually coming into union with your actual life partner, with your actual kingdom spouse, with your actual soulmate. As soon as you drop this person to the curb like a hot potato, as soon as you let this person fall flat like a hot egg, you're going to see that things suddenly shift for you. And for many of you who this actually is for, as soon as you let the trash out, you're going to come into the actual treasure of the person who God intended for you to walk this life path and purpose with. So it's so funny. This is making me think of a video that I did earlier this year. It was around my birthday. Around April, one of the messages that came out is your next person is going to be your actual person. Your next person is the one. And something that I did not share with you all that I'm sharing with you all now, I'd been in a relationship with a counterfeit. I'm sharing this with somebody, with y'all, for a reason, because I don't even get into certain things. Y'all know I like to be privatized, okay? But I was in a counterfeit relationship with a counterfeit for 3 years. And everything, I'd gotten so many messages spiritually, even intellectually, even physically. Like, if you're with somebody that you're not supposed to be with, somebody that's not your person, your body won't even respond to them. Like, some of you have people, when they try to touch you, it's like, you know, it's an unease. Some of you are dealing with people that in order to even open up to this person, you might have to take a drink. You might have to take a shot. When you with your person, you're not going to feel that way, family. Like, when you're with your person, you're not going to have to force that. When you're with your person, there's just going to be a peace that you can't explain. Some of you are going to come into union with your person. And if you don't believe in this, I know many of you are going to be watching this video and you're going to think it sounds cute, but some of you are getting ready to actually, many of you who this is for, all of you who this is for, matter of fact, you're getting ready to experience even love at first sight. That definitely exists. If you're not currently in a relationship with somebody who's a counterfeit, this person is literally devil sent to keep you from coming into union with your actual person. Some of you might be surprised to realize that you actually met your person. You just don't know. It might not be in that context because you've been being clouded by this counterfeit. When you have a counterfeit in your life, you're going to see that you'll see everything that you build. You'll see everything in your life. Nothing works out. Even if it seems like you're doing things at the right time, nothing will go well. I'm telling you, like, a counterfeit will block every blessing. I did a video the other day and I was reading my comments and somebody put something like that in the comments, and in parentheses, they put blessing blocker. I'm like, see, my people know. Shouts out to who did that. I can't think of the comment right now or the name, but shouts out to y'all. I love y'all. Also, another thing I want to say is I feel my soul tribe coming back online. Shouts out to my real pretty bosses, my OGs, my triple OGs, who I see y'all come. Y'all like, look, I've been here since 2015, 2017, since before 2020. I left and I came back. We back in the building, family. Gone but not forgotten. Family is family for life. Soul tribe for life. Sometimes we go in different ways just to come back together stronger. So shouts out to all of y'all in the building. Shouts out to everybody who been here. Let me know in the comments where my triple OGs at. You a triple OG if you came before 2017. You a double OG if you came before 2020. And if you came before 2023, you a OG, you know. If you do here, baby, and hey, you welcome to the family. Family is fam. You're very welcome to be here. Let me know when you got here in the comments. But again, some of you are either with a person that's a counterfeit that is literally blocking your blessing. This person is literally sent as an agent of distraction. I'm telling you, family, this person is like a devil. Like, the devil sent this person on a mission. If you're not with that person, you just got out of a relationship with your counterfeit. This was like the final straw, the final test before the person is actually meant to come into your life. Scripture tells us two is better than one. And the threefold cord is not quickly broken. That threefold cord is when God is at the center of all things. Some of y'all had somebody that was truly devil sent, that when I say they were blocking your blessings. Some of you were aging or will age as you're with this person. Some of you are listening to this, and this message is coming out because if you did leave that person, God wants you to cut ties in every single way. Don't even let this person into your energy. Even if you had certain attachments with this person, like let's say you have property with this person and they're giving you a runaround, let them have it. Let's say this person owes you money and they're not doing it, let them have it. Let's say this person is supposed to be co-parenting with you and they're not co-parenting with you, let them go off. You take care of your child. God will sustain you. God will provide. You don't need it through that person. Let them go, because some of you, some of you we're dealing with counterfeits where you're done with them. You're in actuality, you're disgusted with them. You don't want no parts, and they know this. So now they're going to do things or try to do something to where they feel like they can have leverage just so that they can stay in your energy, just so that they can stay in your mind. Even if the only way that they can stay in your mind and your energy is to, excuse my French, piss you off or aggravate you or annoy you or make you angry. Don't let them do it. Release them in love and light. Because the love that you have coming in your life, family, is a love worth waiting for. A love that you got coming in your life is worth all of that. It's worth everything. Look, the love that you got coming in your life is worth even all the material things that you might have lost. Because what is it? What is the benefit of gaining the whole world if you lose your soul? There's so many people out here that have so many things, but they don't even have love, family. What's that song? Y'all gonna make me pull out the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I might listen to that today. I ain't listened to that in a minute. Lauryn Hill, the GOAT. Y'all want to know my top 5? Y'all want to know my top 5? Tip, Nas, Jay-Z, 3 Stacks, Lauryn Hill. Okay, the Miseducation and Lauryn Hill. She's Nothing Even Matters. That's the song. Nothing even matters at all. I can't sing right now. I ain't got the throat. You feel me? I ain't got the throat. But y'all know what I'm kicking with it. Nothing even matters. Like, this is what you got coming into your life. And this is important because this is somebody that you're going to be able to build with. You have a union coming into your life that, first of all, guard it. Just like you guard your heart. What does scripture tell us? Proverbs 4:23. Guard your heart, for from it flows the streams of life. Guard your heart with all vigilance. This is not even just about your heart. Many of you have learned to do that, but this is also about guarding the things that you love dearly. Don't put everything out there. Move in silence. Y'all got real blessings coming, and real blessings come with real hate. Don't let people know what to hate on. Don't give them that. Guard things. Some of you have certain things that are coming into your life, not only finances and prosperity and blessings, but also love. Guard that. Let that continue to be solidified. Relationships already have their challenges. Even the most blessed, anointed relationships are going to have their challenge. So let that build naturally. Okay, let that be solidified naturally before y'all even say anything. By the time y'all let people in, it's funny. I got the Roku thing playing in the background. Y'all know how you got the Roku screen, nothing's on. And it's like right now how it looks in the background, it's like a bubble around a bride, and then it's a groom right there. You cannot make this up. This is funny. That's a new scene. Y'all know how Roku do. Where my Roku's at. We don't do Fire Sticks around here. We do Roku. You feel what I'm trying to say? I'm literally watching and looking at a bride with a bubble around her. And then you have a groom to get her hand. This is you. You're the bride. You're the one with the veil around. You're the one with the aura around you. For some of you, you were the counterfeit for so long. And if you stayed with this person, or if you stay with this person, for those of you who's in this, your life is going to continue to get worse and worse. You don't want any attachments to this person. For some of you, if you have a child with this person, charge it to the game. Take care of your child and move on. I'm telling you. Any ties that you can cut it. Like I said, if these people owe you anything or any of that, cut it. Give it to the Most High. God is going to bless you exceedingly and abundantly above and beyond. This is also a word, like not just for this counterfeit that we're talking about that could owe you something, but anybody is giving paid in full. Anybody who ever looked at you type of way, anybody who owe you money, I feel bad for them if they don't pay up, because people who owe you are going to continue to take losses and losses until they pay what's due. And I mean people who are doing that with malicious intent, family. We're not talking about people who might owe you some things and they just down on their luck right now, but they're going to get it to you. One time I had a close friend that blessed me at one point in my life. And then when I was up, they was down, and they needed something. I gave it to them. And I didn't even give that to them with the intent for them to pay me back. But it was like probably 4 years later, they paid me back. I'm like, bet, I wasn't even expecting that. So a genuine person will always get around to owe what's due, even if it's a little delayed. But for these people that we're talking about, they don't have the interest in doing that because they're negative, they're malicious, and they're trying to affect you. Block this person out. Thank God that this person has been removed. Again, some of you are in a relationship. Some of you could be watching this right now and you're sitting next to a counterfeit that's not your person. And again, this ain't for everybody. I'm not just saying just because you're sitting next to somebody that's your counterfeit. If it's your soulmate, you know. When your soulmate comes into your life, you're going to know in a way that you've never known before. It's not going to bring confusion. You're going to feel peace. Some of you are going to know that you're dealing with a counterfeit because you've been going back and forth about this, up and down. Every time you go back with that person, things go to shambles. As soon as you get away, things go up. You keep doing that, what's going to happen is every time you leave, you get with that person, they pull you down. You leave, you go up. You get with that person again, they pull you down. You leave, they go up. You get with that person again, they pull you down. You leave, you go up a little bit. But you see how you keep getting lower and lower until you're going to hit rock bottom if you don't leave that relationship alone. Who we have in our life, and especially our romantic relationships, that's the most important relationship that we will form. There is no relationship on earth like a romantic relationship. There's no other relationships can have that level of proximity. You can do everything with your person, with your soulmate. There are other relationships that may come close, but you can't do that. You see what I'm saying? Even if you have a best friend or you have a child, there are certain things you can only do so much, right? But with your soulmate, there's no limit. Panamanian shorty in the building. How many of y'all got Panamanian soulmates? You feel me? Know that. November 3rd, families celebrate. Panamanians fight for what they believe in. Look it up. Look up the history. We got all month of November is Panamanian Independence Day. I was down there. Definitely had to hit November the 3rd. We manifested that. So I got to, experience a little bit. I'm going to be sharing some things. And we have a summit coming up that I have not announced yet. Been put that together since like 3-4 months ago, but we're just waiting on divine timing. But again, we about to announce that we got some things coming up. Okay. David consecration, December 8th to the 14th. Where are my Davids at? David is my guy. Before Yeshua, there was David. David is all about faith. David is all about, look, he slayed Goliath. He slayed any type of giant. It's not just about slaying giants in real life. Giants, you got giants in your life that you're dealing with right now. Some of y'all have been dealing with real strongholds and curses to the point to where even this counterfeit that we're talking about has been allowed. Some of you, this counterfeit was like a giant. Look, family, I was going to get into the consecration, but we ain't even done with the video yet. But all the links for the event below. Some of y'all, this person that you were dealing with, it's like, you know that ain't it. You can feel it. Like, God is not the author of confusion. If you got to keep going back and forth about somebody, especially if it's been months, years, God is not going to keep you and have you in a situation with a person for years. That's your person and you're confused about that. Maybe in the beginning of a relationship, people got to get to know people. So there might be certain things that you take the wrong way, you don't know because you're getting to know a person. But you've been with somebody 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years and you confused. Trust me, that is not it. God is not the author of confusion. Let that go. At this point in time, you're only holding on due to fear. Like I said, some of you could have been caught in codependent situations where it's like, dang, now I depend on this person kind of financially. Or now this is, I live here. Like if I'm not here, where am I going to be? It could be that leaving out of this situation puts you into some tough physical circumstances. But remember that a physical circumstances that might not be what you want, that's temporary compared to staying with this person and really delaying your entire life course. This isn't even just about just a temporary delay. Like you stay with the wrong person, you stay with this counterfeit, kiss your purpose, kiss what your life was supposed to be, goodbye. This is why God is not letting things work out with certain people. Let it go. Do not go back. For some of you who left, do not go back. I just looked up again and again. Here goes the globe with the bride that has a orb around her. Some of you have a strong protection around you, literally like that in real life. And a groom. Some of you are going to be getting married. When you come into union with your person, it's not even going to take long. Y'all are going to know from day one, but it's not going to take long. Some of you been with people who've been playing with you. You chosen, especially for my chosen women, because we know the men are the one that are supposed to quote unquote initiate that. But you chosen out here as a woman. Did somebody even sleep on you? If you didn't watch it already, I did a video. Did somebody fumbled you so bad they can't even watch football no more, family? Who that nation in the building? Who that? They're gonna beat them Saints. I got to say that. I don't care what they season look like. Who that nation for life. They should have been got Sean Payton out of there. He put us in the mud. He put us in the negative. It's going to take years to rebuild that, but we still who that nation for life. What's up? Okay. Some of y'all, somebody they sitting there playing with you. Don't never let nobody sit there and play in your face with a chosen one. The reason that they playing with you is because they're not even equipped to handle you. They know they're not your soulmate. They know that you're not their person. But again, they were sent as a devil, as a distraction to just keep you what's for you and what's ready for you and what's going to recognize you as soon as you show up. Okay. Family, get away from that nasty person. Whoever this person is, they're a nasty, dirty person. So they probably stink. And I'm being serious. Okay. David Consecration, December 8th through the 14th. Y'all pull up. This is our final event of the year. This is really, we're talking about prophetic activation. We're talking about breaking strongholds. We're talking about deliverance. I'm telling you, deliverance come with this one off top. People always email me, pretty boss, can you do deliverance on me? I can only do deliverance when it comes out of me through the Most High. But I'm telling you what Holy Spirit just said to me. Deliverance is happening in this David Consecration. This is fortification. Y'all know that everything that we do is not just a spiritual thing. We get fully armored on all sides. So you're going to have certain things over 7 days of how to consecrate yourself, how to anoint yourself. And we're breaking those yokes together. Also, you can get a kit that goes along with that. You can get the David kit. Either you can go directly on alteredbythecode.com or you can go on prettybosstv.com and it will lead you there. Anybody who gets the David kits, if you order it at a certain time, you'll see the information on the website. You'll get it in time for the David consecration. Okay. It'll come with its own sets of instructions. You don't have to just get it for that. But if you get it for that, then you'll be able to do it live in the flesh. We'll use it together. And when I tell you those tools are beautiful and wonderful, even with the Esther Awakening, I don't know how it blessed y'all, but I can tell you how it blessed me. It did exactly what it was supposed to do, even beyond what I'd understood that it was intended to do. So David Consecration, David Awakening, all of the information for the event and all of those types of things are below. I love you all so very much. Talk to y'all soon. Y'all willing. The best flag in the world. If you ask me, isn't it so pretty? Peace.